Hey, what's happening, guys? Happy Thursday. Thanks for jumping in. We're going to get a little boxing practice in. Hopefully, we won't have any power outage or anything like we did Monday that kind of interrupted the boxing practice. But we're going to work on some similar stuff during this lesson. So Monday, what we practiced was doubling up on the jabs and footwork and just, tweaking and perfecting our stance a little bit. So we'll review that quickly. And then I have some other drills I want us to work on. Again, just doubling up on the lead hand, using that lead hand to set up some other punches. Matt's in the house. What's up, Matt? What's up, Steve? How are you, sir? So yeah, we're going to work on doubling up the lead hand. I got a couple combinations, a couple drills for us to work on. We'll go nice and slow. The goal behind these two early lessons, at least for me, is to work on the technique and the skills and just kind of work nice and slow as far as getting the workout in and really sweating and working hard. I'm saving that for the 12-15 class. So make sure you come back for that so that way you can keep up on your conditioning and your fitness levels. And then don't forget, too, we have our Twitch streams Monday through Friday at 4. So if you wanted to kind of hang out and chat with us, that's a good opportunity to do it. We're also playing games and just kind of hanging out, just relaxing. So just find Mission Martial Arts on twitch.tv, and you can follow and hang out with us there. Well, hello, Sam and Juliana. How you guys doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, so I'm going to give it a minute or so, let a couple people get situated, make sure you got water around you, make sure you got a little bit of space to work with. If you need to move your tablet or laptop to a different area of the house, so you got some room, that's good. You don't need a ton of room. Obviously, we're doing these here at the gym just because we have extra space, and we still got to pay rent, even though we can't hold classes. So we might as well use the space for something, So make sure you got a little space. We'll go over some footwork and stance first, and then we'll get into doubling up on the lead hand, starting with the double jab. And then working off of that. Tomorrow, my 11:15 lesson is going to be kind of a mix of what we're doing today in the boxing and Muay Thai. So if you guys want to come back for that, I'll have some more drills for you guys to work on. So. How's everybody feeling? Everybody good? Anything new? Everybody have a good Easter last weekend? The only thing I didn't get to do is dye Easter eggs. I planned on doing that Saturday, but never got around to it. But still got to have a nice Easter dinner with my family and my girlfriend. So had a pretty good weekend overall. And the week so far has been pretty good. Nothing too crazy. But yeah. All right. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Put 2 minutes on the clock. We're going to start with just jumping our invisible jump rope. So like you had a jump rope in your hands. I want you to keep your hands out by your side. I want you to start bouncing up and down on your toes, moving your hands in a circle like you're jumping a rope. Okay? Just like we do when we warm up in boxing. In our champ boxing class, we're always on the rope. Jump rope's really good for conditioning, endurance, right? It's also good for timing and rhythm, okay? Coordination. You gotta move your hands and bounce up and down on your feet at the same time. Similar in boxing, you gotta be able to move your feet and throw your punches at the same time, right? You gotta be able to defend, block punches, move, throw more punches, move, defend. Okay? It requires a good bit of balance, coordination, timing, rhythm. Okay? That's why jump rope is always so important for boxing. I would venture to say it's important for all combat arts. Whether you're doing Taekwondo, whether you're doing the Gym Ninja program, whether you're doing Muay Thai, even the grappling arts, the ones we don't really practice. Jump rope's great for all of that. out. We'll do one more round on our imaginary jump rope. If you have an actual jump rope and you have the space to do it, say you're in like the basement or out on the porch or the deck or something like that, obviously you could use that jump rope. But don't use that in the living room or somewhere where you might hit the ceiling or break something. I don't think your parents would be too happy with that. If you got a jump rope and you got the space to use it, you can obviously use a real jump rope, not this little jump rope. That works just fine. Be sure your heels aren't touching the floor. You should be up on the ball of your foot. Your legs should be relatively straight. You're just making small circles with your hands. And you're not swinging your arms all the way up. Right? The jumps are small. You're not lifting your feet super high off the ground. You just kind of use your imagination a little bit, pretend like you're jumping that rope. Okay, if you really want to break it down, every time your hand comes down and you make a circle, you should be jumping. Okay. That's a little more to think about, but if you can, try to time it so you're bouncing up on your ball or your foot every time your hand swings down. If not, it's okay. Just do the best you can with it. Move your hands, circle, keep bouncing. Good. All right, shake those arms out, shake those legs out. Just gonna do a quick little stretch just to loosen up. Again, I'm not gonna spend too much time on the stretch, okay? But loosen up the neck, start with your neck rotations. Roll your head in a large circle, run one direction. Yeah. Switch, roll your head the other direction. You keep rotating your neck. All right. Side bend, stretch to the side. Really elongate all those ribs. Okay. Switch, other side. And same thing is reaching over top of your head. Really trying to open up your ribs, everything there. Okay. One arm across the chest. Start with a couple of static stretches. Just pull on the back of your tricep or elbow. Hold it. And then switch, other arm. Put it across your chest. Reach up underneath your arm. Pull on your tricep. That's the muscle on the back of your arm here. So stretch out that shoulder and all those muscles around it. Good. Take the other arm, put it behind your head. Grab your elbow, pull down on it. Okay? You can try to take your fingers, walk them down the middle of your spine as low as you can make it go. Okay? Switch, other arm. Behind the head. Again, kind of walk your fingers down. Get them as far down the back of your spine as you can. Just hold it. And just do a nice good stretch there. All right, swing those arms back and forth. Okay. As you swing the arms back, okay, as the arms go back, your chest and shoulders should be opening up. And then as you swing them closed, you should be opening and pushing back on your shoulder blades, trying to push your back to open up. Okay. Good. Now arm rotation, swing them back, large circle. And same thing. I'm kind of opening up my chest and my back as I do this. And other direction. All right, and last one we'll do is hip rotation. Okay, large circles with your hip. This will kind of loosen up your lower back and your hips a bit. Okay, other direction. Good. All right. Shake everything out. Grab a quick drink if you need it. We're not going to stretch the legs too much today. We'll save that for the 12 o'clock workout. Okay. Breaking down our boxing stance. First things first, the majority of us are right-handed. So you're going to take your right side, okay, your right arm, right leg. You're going to turn it back behind you so you're standing sideways, okay? Back up a little bit so you can see my feet. Okay, right now we're standing sideways. Okay, our feet are together. All right? Now, to get to a good boxing stance, we're going to take our lead foot, we're going to step out so that way our shoulders and our feet are lined up. Okay? If I draw an imaginary line from my shoulder down to my toes on each side, the line will be pretty strict. Okay? You don't want your stance to be super wide. Okay? You don't want your feet to be super narrow. You want it to be about shoulder width. Okay? Maybe a little bit further, but not much more. All right? So now that our feet are shoulder width apart, all right, I want you to take your back foot, which for most of you will be your right foot on this side, and you're just going to take one small step forward with that foot. Okay? So now, looking at me from this angle, if you were to take a ruler, right, and put it at the front of my big toe here, the ruler could line straight up with my heel on my back foot. Okay? So again, if I'm drawing an imaginary line, that line should be straight from my back foot's heel to the front of my lead foot. Okay? Again, your lead foot for most of you is going to be your left foot. Your rear foot is going to be your right foot for the majority of it. Okay? So again, I'm drawing a line here to here. All right? I can't keep my body completely sideways like this and facing the opponent that's right next to me. Okay? This is too uncomfortable and too intractable to try to reach over my entire body like this to throw a punch. All right, so stepping that foot out there, creating a little bit of a staggered stance is going to work out better for you. Okay, from there, I want you to adjust your toes. All right, your feet are pointing to the side you started facing. Right, I want you to take your toes and turn them just a little bit. Okay, my toes should be facing straight on here. They should be facing straight to my side. It should be in the middle, about a 45-degree angle. For those of us that have a protractor zone, okay? 45 degrees with the toes, all right? Now, I want you to lift up a little bit onto the ball of your foot and bring your heels just slightly off the ground, okay? It's not like a calf raise. You don't have to extend all the way up. That's not necessary. But you just want to lift the weight off your heels slightly, okay? As I do that, I'm going to start to bend my knees, all right? And again, it doesn't have to be super exaggerated. I'm not saying I need you down in a squat position, but I want your knees bent, okay? If your knees are stiff like this and your feet are flat on the ground, then that's going to really hinder your ability to move, right? You're going to be stiff, kind of robotic, you're going to be like the Tin Man off of Wizard of Oz, right? Before he was able to get some oil from Dorothy. You want to keep those knees bent. Lift your heels off the ground so that way you're loose. You have a little bit of a bounce, a little bit of a spring to your step. Okay? So, again, our feet are staggered. To turn at a 45-degree angle. We're up on our heels. Our knees are bent. Now, my hips are going to face the same way as my feet, and so are my shoulders. Okay? Everything lines up facing the same direction. I'm not twisting my upper body one way or the other. I'm just letting it naturally line up with my hips and my toes. Okay? Now, my rear hand, again, most of you, that's going to be your right hand. Make a nice tight fist, all right? Thumb always on the outside, and place that fist on the side of your face. Okay? Literally, I want it touching your cheek, all right? Then your elbow and shoulder will be relaxed, okay? Don't tense up your muscles and lift your arm up like this. That just creates an opening for them to hit you on the side of the body. Okay? You want your elbow and arm pointing down. fists on the side of your face. Now, your lead hand, which is the left for most of you, is going to kind of float between your face and the target. Right now, it should be staring at your tablet, your laptop, computer, smart TV, whatever it is you're watching me on. Your fist should be right in between your nose, okay, and that target. So if I'm turning to the side here, okay, this hand's touching the face, this one's out in front, okay? Now, I want to keep this one out in front because it kind of blocks everything in the middle, right? I can kind of jam everything up here, all right? So that's why this one's going to kind of float out in the middle. I don't want it tucked back here, tight to my face, right? I want it out here so that way if somebody tries to punch, I can block it, I can kind of catch the punch and stop it before it gets to my face, all right? The backhand, the reason this one I like it, you know, touching my face is I can't see it, okay? Now, obviously, I have a mirror. I can look and see that my hand's where it's supposed to be. But what I've noticed is if my hand's not touching my face, when I start to get tired, my muscles fatigue, my arm starts to go down, okay? Just from trying to hold that fist up by my face, right? As that arm goes down, obviously you create the opening for him to land a punch on the side of your head. So I want to make sure this hand is right here touching my face so that way I can feel that the arm is where it's supposed to be, the fist is where it's supposed to be, and I'm able to quickly block, right, or cover, or do whatever I need to do. My hand's all the way down here, then I got to bring it all the way up to try to block. If the person's able to punch really fast, I might not get my hand there in time. So it's important to keep that hand right up here. Now the hand in front, I can see it. It's in front, right? I'm standing here looking this way. I can't see this hand, right? I can see this hand and I can see whatever's in front. So I can tell if this hand starts to go down, oh, wait a second, I need to make sure I pull that arm back up, right? If not, I'm giving them a clear shot directly to my face. I need to bring this one up so that way they don't have that clear shot, okay? Now, we got our stance figured out. I just want to work on your basic forward and backward footwork, starting with the forward step, okay? When I move forward in my boxing stance, the goal is to try to maintain the stance that we just worked on every time we step and move, and every time we punch or defend, okay? So, best way to do that from our stance here, when I move forward, I'm going to kick my front foot up, I take a small step, and then my back foot will move along and take a small step as well, okay? So it's front foot, back foot, okay? Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. Okay, if I'm moving backwards, it's going to be my back foot that moves first. Okay, so my back foot will move, front foot will follow. Okay? Now, if you notice, I want you to look at the distance between my feet. Okay, it shouldn't be getting too close or too far apart. All right, I want you to practice this back and forth with me. Don't let your feet come too close. Okay, so don't take a super big step. Small baby steps. Okay, and as you're moving, don't let them get too far apart either. Okay, I don't need to take this big of a step, right? If I do that, I'm just going to mess my own balance up and hinder my ability to be able to attack or defend. So, small steps, then baby steps. Okay, now for moving side to side, those same rules are going to apply, right? I don't want my feet getting too close, too far apart. But the big mistake people make when they're moving left and right or circling is they cross their feet. Okay, meaning if I go to step to my right, which should be your left, and I move my left leg first, look what happens. I cross my feet. Okay, now if I go to move to my left, which should be your right, and I move this foot first, again, feet are crossed. Okay, not really good position for boxing. All right, if your only time you should be crossing your legs would be, I don't know, figure skating, right? But that's a different sport, right? Boxing, there's no advantage to having our legs crossed at all. So we need to make sure we practice not doing that when we move in our stance, okay? So when I'm stepping to the side, whichever direction it is, all right, if I'm moving to my left, okay, for me, I'm standing opposite most of the orthodox fighters who right-handed students. I'm going to pick my back leg up, and then I'm going to move my front leg. Okay? This is going to keep me from crossing my feet. Okay? If I try to move this leg first, like you just went over, the feet will cross. Okay? Now, same thing when I move to my right, I need to make sure I move my right foot first. And again, not crossing my feet. Okay. Now for you guys, right, when you're going to be stepping to your right, your back leg will move first for the most of you. Okay, so your right foot moves, then your left foot follows. Your back foot will move, your left foot follows. That's when you're moving to your right. Okay. Now I'm moving to my left. All right. I'm going to move my left foot, which we've already discussed. That should be the lead leg for most of you. You step to your left with the lead foot, the left foot. Then you move the right foot back behind you so you get back to your stance. Step, 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 step. Okay? Just go back and forth. Practice this a couple times. Okay? So, basic rules of thumb that I always follow with footwork. Okay? Regardless of your stance, whether you're right-handed, left-handed, your right side dominant, left side dominant, doesn't matter, orthodox yourself. If you're moving forward, your front foot steps first, your back foot follows. If you're moving backwards, your back foot moves first, your front foot follows, regardless of how you're standing. Okay? Now, same rule for moving left to right or circling. If I'm moving to my left, I step with my left foot first, then my right foot follows. Okay? If I'm stepping to my right foot will move first, my left foot will follow. Okay, so a simple way to do it, front to front. Okay, so I'm moving forward, front to front, my front foot moves first, back to back. So if I'm moving to the back, my back foot moves first. Left to left, right to right. Okay, front, front, back, back, left, left, right, right. It's an easy way to remember. Okay, this is again, despite your stance, whether you're left-handed, right-handed, those rules will be universal for everybody. Okay, so make sure you work on that footwork. Take a little extra time. Work on them. Just go in a straight line. Okay, take one round. If you have an app on your phone or tablet that you can set a timer on, set a round timer and do one round of moving front and back, forward and backward. Okay? Do one round of moving left or right. Okay, and then after you get comfortable with it, you can start adding some of your punches into it as you're moving. Okay, and then after you get comfortable with that, add your punches and start adding defense into it. Okay, before you know it, you're basically just shadow boxing. Okay, you're putting all of your footwork together, all your punches and combinations, and all your defense. All right, that's what boxing is. You got to be able to do it all. Okay, a lot of people think it's simple, right? Boxing is easy. You're just throwing punches, right? Wrong. There's a lot to it, a lot of detail that you need to work on. And my champ students, you guys should know this, right? We drill it constantly in class. All right, for the Taekwondo students, Shin Ninja students, Muay Thai students, you guys should still have a similar idea, right? You're drilling your skills and your stuff in class. There's a lot of small details you have to perfect. All right, the best thing to do when you're trying to improve is to go slow, take your time, make sure everything is perfect. Okay? After you do it slowly for a while, you add a little bit of speed, right? Start moving a little bit quicker. All right. If you start moving quicker and you realize you're off balance and you're making mistakes and things just aren't coming as quickly to you, then slow it back down again. Do it slow, make it smooth, and make it fast after. Okay. Now, moving on to our double jabs. All right. From my stance here. Okay. When I shoot the first jab, I step forward and punch. I bring it back, and then immediately, as soon as the foot taps the ground, I shoot the second jab out. Now, I want the double jab to be quick, okay? It shouldn't be punch, 1, 2, 3, punch. That's too slow, okay? The idea is I want them to be quick, all right? A lot of times when you throw a jab, your opponent is assuming you're gonna throw a cross behind it, right? The most standard combination, the first combo you guys learned in champs class when you came in was jab, cross, right? That's universal, okay? Any student of boxing, anyone who tries to learn boxing, they learn jab cross as one of their pretty much first combinations ever. Okay, so in order to kind of catch your opponent off guard or surprise them, instead of going jab cross, right, left, right, or if you're a southpaw fighter, it'd be right, left. You're going to double up on the same side. Doubling up on punches is a great way to throw off your opponent's rhythm and set up your cross. Okay, remember the cross is the power punch. That's a strong punch. Okay, the jab is still able to do damage. There's boxers out there that have really strong jab. Okay, but it depends on you. It depends on how you train it. Okay, for now we're going to use this as a setup. All right, so both jabs are going to be quick. Then you're going to turn over and throw the right hand. Okay, that's number one. So we're going to go jab, jab, cross. All right, we'll do it together a couple times, and then we'll move on to the next one. All right, so go ahead and get back to that good boxing stance that we just worked on. Okay, here. Okay, and one, jab, jab, cross. Okay, I'll show you from the side. Two, jab, jab, cross. Okay. Three, jab, jab, cross. Okay. Make sure after you throw that double jab, you're getting that lead hand back to your face quickly. Okay. Now, an alternate combination, instead of throwing the cross behind it, we're going to follow it with the rear hook. Okay. So with me, when I count, we're going to go jab, jab, rear hook. Okay. One, jab, jab, hook. Okay. Again, this is a setup for the power side, the strong side, right? Two, jab, jab, hook. Okay. And three, jab, jab, hook. All right. So again, using that double jab, this is set up the big power hook. Okay. Next, the alternative combination, we can throw the rear uppercut behind our double jab. Okay, so this one's really good if you have an opponent that keeps trying to duck under your jab, right? If they duck down under your jab, they're bringing their head down low for you. So all you got to do is throw that uppercut, and you're going to land it the majority of the time. Okay, so again, we're in our stance. One, jab, jab, uppercut. Okay. This side, jab, jab, uppercut. That's two. Okay, and then one more, three, jab, jab, uppercut. Okay, so there's three different versions. There's three different combinations you can work on with the double jab. If you have a heavy bag at home or someone that can hold pads, I recommend taking that timer. Okay, on your, you can use a tablet, your phone, whatever you have. Right, set a timer and just practice each one of those for 1 minute, 2 minute rounds, 3 minute rounds, and then do the next one. Okay, so do one round of jab, jab, cross, one of the jab, jab, hook, one of jab, jab, uppercut. Okay, now we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're still going to work on using that lead hand to set up, but instead of working on a double jab, we're going to go jab, lead, hook. Okay, jab, lead, hook. After the lead hook, we're going to follow it with a cross. Okay, so we're still doubling up on the lead hand, but instead of a double jab, we're going to go jab, lead, hook. Now, go slow, make it smooth. All right. Again, as you get better at it, you can add speed. You want it to be quick. Again, this is just a setup to throw the back hand in. Okay, but nice and smooth. One, throw your jab all the way out. Bring it back to your stance. Turn, throw the lead hook. Then turn over and throw your cross. Okay. Two, jab, lead hook, cross. Okay. Three, jab, lead hook, cross. Okay. Another option, we can go from jab to lead uppercut. Okay. Again, this would be a perfect one for an opponent that wants to duck underneath your jab every time you try to punch. Okay. So with this one, again, nice and slow, work on the technique, make it smooth. One, you throw the jab, okay, bring it back, dip down, lift up that lead uppercut, and then finish it with our cross again. Okay. Two, from this side, jab, lead uppercut, cross. Okay. And then three, jab, uppercut, cross. Okay. So there's a couple different options there for you. All right. Now you can also add other variations of those same combos by simply just changing your target. Okay. For those combos we just did, all of our punches came up high as if we were trying to hit our opponent in the head. Okay. Obviously the body is a huge target. Okay. A lot of amateur fighters and boxers in the beginning kind of disregard punching to the body. They just want to hit them in the head to try to hurt them and finish the fight. Okay, but the body is a much bigger target. A lot of times it's a lot easier to hit the body. The head is a smaller target, right? The head can move out of the way. The body is a little harder to move, right? Okay, you got to be able to jump around and move quickly on your feet to get your body out of the way, or you have to use those arms to block. Okay, either way, it's a really good investment to set up to punch to the head. So anytime you throw a punch down low, okay, whether they hop back to get out of the way or whatever, they might be off balance. Okay, they might not be in a good position to block the next punch if you throw it up high, right? Or if they just stand their ground and try to use their arms to block, if they eventually drop their hands too low, guess what opens up? The head, right? So take all of those combinations. You can also practice changing the level. So back to the very first one we did, the jab, jab, cross. I could go jab high, jab low, cross high, right? Or I could go jab, jab up high, throw the cross down low. I could throw both jabs down low, bring the crosses up high, right? I could go jab up high, jab cross down to the bottom, right? There's a lot of different combinations you can make out of just switching your target, right? So whether your target's the body or the head, work on those first 3 combos. Okay? Again, if you have a heavy bag or something like that, you can practice on the bag. If not, you can just set your round and shadow box those combos for 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute rounds each. Okay? Obviously, repetition is key with anything we do. So the more reps you get in that round, the better. But again, as we said earlier, take your time, make it look perfect, make it smooth, make sure you're getting your hands back to your face, you're getting back to your stance, okay? Make sure you're working on your footwork, all right? After you have all of those things, then you start to speed it up a little bit, okay? Same thing with your punches. You start speeding your punches up, and you get the chance to, I don't know, videotape yourself or look in the mirror as you're doing it and notice that you're dropping your hands and not getting back to the right spot, you're struggling with it, slow it down, okay? Take a step back, work on the technique some more, then add some power, okay? Same thing for those last 2 combinations. Instead of double jab, you guys can start working on jab, lead hook, jab, lead uppercut to set up the rear hand. Now, we did those both with a cross at the end, but you could take any of them, right? You could go cross, you could go uppercut, hook, whichever one you want to practice, okay? So, good work. Take your time, practice those. If you have any questions, let me know, okay? And another thing, when you're done with the streams, make sure you check out the technique of the week video. We have an essential technique and combination of the week. We just started this. And my plan was to have you guys check it out, practice it, and send in some videos of you practicing and working on the drill, okay? After you guys sent those in to either my email or to the social media, I was going to rate how well you guys did on it. And whoever I think did it the best or perfected the technique, there was going to be a prize, all right? So far, I've been checking my emails, I've been checking the social media, and I have no videos. So that's fine with me. If you guys don't like free stuff, hey, I don't have to give anything away. I'm cool with that. So it's on you guys. If you want to learn it, and if you want to try to win something, potentially a free ticket to a ninja night, water bottle, a t-shirt, something like that, check out the video. Have your parents or somebody record you do it. Okay, practice it, make it look good. Send it to my email at coachdustin@missiontkd.com, or have your parents or someone send it to the social media pages. Just message us privately on Facebook or on Instagram. Okay, and I'll look at them, I'll review them, I'll give you guys notes if you're making any mistakes or things that you could work on to do better. And if I get a couple submissions in, I can review them, I can rate them, and whoever I think did the best might be able to win a prize. Okay, so, but you got to send the videos in to do it. If you don't want to do that, you don't like free stuff, no loss on my end. So take your time, practice the skills, practice the technique. We'll be back here in about 6 or 7 minutes to work on our conditioning and fitness. All right. I'll hang out for another couple of seconds if you have any questions. Don't forget our Twitch streams are at 4 o'clock Monday through Friday. Mission Martial Arts at twitch.tv. Find our channel on there, hang out, you can chat with us. Sometimes you can jump in and play the games with us if we have room. And then, yeah, it's a lot of fun. We're just trying to give you guys as much content as possible, give you guys enough things to follow along with during the quarantine and during this time that we can't hold classes. It stinks for us because we really miss you guys and we really want to be doing what we love to do the most, which is teach. So doing that digitally is better than nothing. You know what I mean? Being able to follow these videos is great. It's much better than just sitting at home for a month or two without training at all. Okay? So good job, guys. Nicely done. Take a second, grab yourself some water and a snack. We'll be back here in a couple moments with our fitness and conditioning video. So good job, guys. Thank you.